Barcelona going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again. Who is going to come out on top this time? We are, of course, at the future Nou Camp. Given a new look after 4 years of renovations, it is bigger, better, and ever more beautiful. This is always a game of consequence.
Well, there may be nothing resting on it, Peter, but that's never going to take the edge away, is it? And the players from both sides know that.
Well, it certainly feels that way.
Yes, so while these boys are going to approach this game with their professional hats on, circumstances will extract the aggression.
So it's down to business here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I'm keeping an eye out for Astantuono, a very talented Argentine, being left-footed and, of course, playing from the right wing. He thrives in those small spaces, toying with defenders, using his trickery.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. He's found a way past. He has found a way through. And he's there to get it away. That's gone for a throw-in. Garcia. And it's Valverde. Now it's Mbappe. De Jong. Now it's Mbappe. Koundé gets a foot in here. And he's being shifted off it. Turns back here, probably the best option. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And he's got away. Garcia! Oh, split-second reaction.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card. Great defending, strong and determined. Rafinha. Pedri. And it's De Jong. Eric Garcia. This is De Jong. Alaba spots it and intercepts. Now it's Mbappe. De Jong tries to pass it through. Rafinha. Can he get on the end of this? He's shifting through the gears here. Chance! Goal! Barcelona! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Valverde. And they're quick to get it back. Threads one in. Asensio gets across to intercept that. Looking for the run. He'll try from distance. And that is wildly off target.
Lamine Yamal probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
He is through here. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Oh, he's burst through. Eric Garcia did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Driving on and making good progress. Rafinha providing an outlet on that flank. And it's Balde. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Pedri. Driving forward. And the finish! And he's there to make the block. Barcelona with the corner. They're first. Getting up there! And yes, it's there! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
And here's Lewandowski. And here's Yamal. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And a chance! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. (3-0) and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Nice looking ball. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Araujo getting this one clear. Now it's Lewandowski.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
Towering header! He got the hard part right. but the rest wrong.
Barcelona certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Lewandowski does really well to win the ball there. And it's Pedri. Asensio. Barcelona looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. There they go, hunting in packs. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Mbappe. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Lewandowski. Aimed beyond the defence. Shoots! Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! Carreras. Valverde. Passing is crisp and sharp. Mastantuono. And he was quick to react. Looking to play him in. Valverde. Garcia pinches it off him. Casado. And it's De Jong. Garcia. Defending was strong and firm. Pedri set up one goal so far. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Asensio gets it away. Valverde. It's Bellingham. Nicely weighted ball. It's Lewandowski! It's hit the upright. Into the arms of the goalkeeper.
Well, let's just
And that signals the end of the first period. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Barcelona looking like the only team in this. They lead by 3. So we're off again. De Jong. Yamal. De Jong. Yamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Mbappe. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And Carreras. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Yamal. De Jong. That has been slung wide. Can he get it through? A quick look, thought about cutting inside. In towards the back stick. That has been knocked clear. Carreras. And it's Alaba. Carvajal. And it's Bellingham.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Well, that's well seen too. Now it's Mbappe. He's found a way through. Looking for options for movement. Barcelona looking close to untouchable here at 3-0. Carreras. Now it's Bellingham. Now, can they get him away? Ball in towards the middle. Keeper's dealt with that. And the shot! And that's a sharp finish. But oh, it's offside.
And needless to say, he disagrees.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. And that has left him in a heap. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Yamal.
Might want to be careful there.
Carreras did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. He can run onto that. That has sent him sprawling. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Barcelona really could have done without this. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
And that's one back! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Marcó en el minuto 61 el dorsal 10.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Casado. And Koundé. Eric Garcia. Koundé. And it's Balde. Rafinha has his eye on that match ball.
Well, I think he's got a great chance of ending up with a match ball, provided he doesn't get too carried away with his own personal target now. As long as he keeps working for his team, he should be fine.
And he's picked it up out wide. Header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Valverde. And Carreras. And it's Bellingham. Tries to play it through. Garcia unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. De Jong. Casado. Pedri. Rafinha. Gets a good foot in there. Mastantuono. And it's Valverde. Plays a sharp little ball here. Valverde. That's destined for the flank. Valverde does well not to be outdone there. Garcia gets on his bike and on the move. He's found a way through. And the cross comes in.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Well, that is one way to stop him. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Lewandowski, and here's the chance to counter.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And this is Lewandowski.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Garcia. And they are prompt with their pressing. The defence opting here for strength in numbers.
Decent attempt, that, just a little mistimed.
Madrid choosing to make the first change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Couler. Now it's Mbappe. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Alaba. Look at the space here. Defending of the desperate variety. Good ball, good take. He's beaten the last man.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Balde. Rafinha. Rafinha, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. And it's Balde. That's been cut out, well played. Carreras. Mbappe. Casado. Pedri. Knocks it into space. Lewandowski! Crossbar comes to the rescue. And that really should have been that.
Well, I was a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
Camavinga. Casado. Well, that looks a decent ball. And that has been cleared. So will they make it count again? And he's managed to get rid. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Goulet. Now it's Bellingham. And he gets rid in a hurry. And he is dashing away. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked desperate.
Shot a goal! Of course! Late drama, late goal! This will be one frantic ending! So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Madrid give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Great vision. Yamal looking to receive it in space. Camavinga. Valverde. Casado. Pedri. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win, and it came down to one decisive moment. Rafinha taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. The end of the game reflects